OpenAI on Twitter has announced that most of their paid features are now free for everybody to use, which includes that the model can now search or browse the internet, do data analysis like run code, Python codes when responding to prompts, and can remember information when you're chatting to ChatGPT. So if you mention your name, it would remember. So the difference between free and paid version is that paid version get 5 times higher limits. So looking at the pricing, free users now have access to everything except DALL-E image generation and creating custom GPTs. I have a free account and I can explore the custom GPTs page now. This move from OpenAI is really good because people who are experiencing ChatGPT for the first time used to have access to ChatGPT 3.5, which was not that good, but now they get to experience the full power of ChatGPT 4. So there might be a wow factor using it for the first time, and that would likely drive more people to use or pay for their paid feature subscription. This also in turn means that there eventually would be more hype around AI, because people would get to experience how powerful these models are. I'm only saying this because ChatGPT is the most popular GPT LLM there is right now. Now let's move on to the more spicy news of leaked Google API documents. The person who had leaked the documents initially was anonymous, but now have come forward and has posted a video on YouTube. Their name is Irfan, and looking at Irfan's profile page on YouTube, it was created on March 2024 and only has one video. I will include a link to the video. Looking at comments on this video, it seems to be that Irfan is from Iran. So the leaked document seems to have 2,500 pages of API documentation. So based on this article or blog post, they have spoken to an ex-Google employee and have confirmed that this appears to be legitimate documents from internal Google search division. In the blog post by Ren Fishkin, make a great case against Google that they have been lying all this time. For example, denying that they don't use click data, and also showing that Google uses cookie history, logged in Chrome data, and uses pattern detection. Also, they show that during elections, Google has employed whitelists for sites that should have been shown or demoted for election-related information, which is like insane. So let's check what these leaked documents actually mean. Before going further into this, let's find out who Ren Fishkin is. So according to Google search, Ren Fishkin is CEO and co-founder of Moz. Moz is a company that provides services focused around search engine optimization. That means they help you get higher ranks in Google search results. So for example, they can help you move from the second spot to the first spot. Moz has been around for a long time and they are a prominent name in SEO industry. I have used their products in the past. So coming back to the article, that Ren Fishkin is not a nobody. He is a big name in SEO industry. And the person who had leaked the documents had contacted Ren Fishkin, and then Ren Fishkin has posted these blog post, which I will link in this video description. Next, let's give you some perspective of what implications these leaked documents. From a quick Google search, you can see that 50% of Google's revenue comes from advertisement and about 10% from YouTube ads. So it's a massive chunk of revenue for Google. According to Stats Counter, Google's market share in search engine is whopping 90%, almost a monopoly, which is wild. Google's center stage main product is their search engine. So Google's search engine means everything to Google. So when you search on Google, you get search results to different websites, and each of these results have a rank in the search listing page. So what we're looking at right now is a search listing page for the keyword football. The Google search engine software that decides which website to show when you search for the keyword football and how to order them or rank them is Google's top secret information. It's like Coca-Cola's secret sauce for making Coca-Cola drinks. When returning a search result, Google software has to measure hundreds of signals or maybe 1,000 different signals to determine which page comes at the top and which page comes second and third and so on. And these are usually called page rank signals. So the document that has been leaked gives insight into all these signals that Google use for returning search results and ranking them. I don't believe that the document says how exactly each signals work, but going through the documentation, people could infer how things work internally and from there work out which signals are the most important. Now let's look at one of the examples that's given in this blog post that shows us how this information can be misused. The example given here. So if a lot of people goes onto Google search and search for Ren Fishkin and immediately change their query to SparkToro and then click on SparkToro, what that would do is that the next time when somebody searches for Ren Fishkin, it would give a boost to SparkToro's website. So now from this insight, people can use this to increase their page ranks in Google search. SEO is search engine optimization and is a big industry, and the only focus that this industry does is how to rank their pages higher in Google search mainly, or other search engines. So by reading these leaked documents, people can now devise all sorts of new techniques to increase their page ranks in Google search engine. Not only that, other search engines can now use this information to improve their search engines. So in theory, Bing could, if implement all the features in the documentation that is leaked, could make their search engine as good as Google, maybe. So the implications for Google from these leaked documents are great. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Feel free to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you.